Welcome to Easy Higher Mathematics.
So today's class is about the queuing theory. So queuing theory contains two parameters. One is arrival rate. One is arrival rate. So that is denoted by lambda. And the next one is service rate. Service rate is taken as mu. So here we taken as Fi, Fo. So in queuing theory, we use the condition first in, first out. So what is FIFO? F first in, first out. So what is first in, first out? So this is the service station. The first customer arrives here. Then second one. Then third one. So this is customers. So this is first one. Then second one. This is third one. So the service for first preference is this one. So after getting the service, the first one will leave. Then second one moves to the first place. So that we know about the queue. So this is first in, first out. So what is service rate? Service rate is the number of customers joining. Number of customers joining in the queue. It is per hour or per minute or per second or per day. That only. So that is depending on the question. So mainly the service rate and the arrival rate is fully rate, that is per hour, per minute, per second or per day, etc., etc. So that is number of customers in the system next one. So what is system? The system is, this is server. One customer is getting service from here, then remaining full in the queue. So one customer is getting service from this server, then remaining fully waiting. So this full is called queue. And this is including this one. Including this service getting person, we taken as system. Okay. So first one, arrival rate. So arrival rate is per hour, per minute, per second, etc. And the service rate, that is service giving per hour, per minute, per second. So first of all, first you convert all this rate per a single unit. Suppose this questions contains service rate is per hour, then arrival rate is per minute. So first you convert everything to a single unit. So next one, system. What is system? System means these full customers. If it is single server, only one person can get service at a time. So including this service getting person and the remaining waiting persons, all these customers taken as system. That is number of customers in the system. So what is the number of customers in the queue? So except this, not except this one, except this one. So except the service getting person is the number of customers in the system, except the service getting person is taken as Q, that is LQ. So total number is taken as LS, and the except the service getting person is taken as Q, that is LQ. So what is LQ? Number of customers in the queue except the service getting person. So what is LS? Number of customers in the whole system, that is including this queue and the service getting person. So the parameters are first one LS, then LQ. So LS and LQ. Now move to rho. So what is rho? Rho is equal to lambda by mu. So rho is equal to lambda by mu. What is lambda? Lambda is the arriving rate and mu is the service rate. So rho is equal to lambda by mu. This is denoted by traffic density. So this is called traffic density or bottleneck or the system is busy. Or the system is busy. So for these three cases we can use, or one more, the fraction of the day, etc., etc. These are the mode of the question word. So that is traffic density. Second one is bottleneck, the service in the bottleneck, or system is busy, or the fraction of the day. So all these cases we use rho. Now we have to find the number of customers. So the system is idle means there is no customer in the system. That is 1 minus this one, rho. So that is equal to 1 minus lambda by mu. So there is no customer in the system means what? That is 1 minus rho. So what is the meaning of this one? In probability, we use 1 minus condition what? Except that one. So fully busy means this rho and not busy means 1 minus rho. So that is the probability idea. So this system is busy means this formula rho. Then system is not busy means we have to, don't need to wait. So that is the second one is bottleneck, the service in the bottleneck, or system is busy, or the fraction of the day. So all these cases we use rho. Now we have to find the number of customers. So the number of customers, the no customer in the system is called P naught. If the system contains no customers, then it is taken as P naught. What is the meaning of P naught? That means the system is idle. That means the system is full idle. There means there is no customers in the system. That means the whole system is idle. So that is P0 is equal to 1 minus rho. So P0 is equal to 1 minus rho. That is equal to 1 minus lambda by mu. So there is no customer in this system. That is we taken as P naught. That is 1 minus rho. Also, the customer has to wait. Customer has to wait. The probability of, carefully probability, this is one is WS and WQ. What is WQ? So, this is the service sender. Here is service getting person. So, the waiting time in queue, WQ is equal to this only, except this one. That means the person or customer waiting in the queue. That is the average time a customer has waiting. Customer has to wait in the system. That is not a probability, that is a time only. So that is WQ. Then what is WS? The whole system. That means all the, including all the customers. That is equal to what? Including this customer getting person, the average time a customer has to wait in the whole system. Usually the system means if the problem is problem is in barber shop, then means what? Waiting time in the whole barber shop. That is system. And it is bank, then whole bank. So the customer has to, or waiting time in the bank. Waiting time in the bank means it is system. So the whole system we use the waiting time, that is WS, and the waiting time in the queue, that is we taken as WQ. So these are the parameters we using in this queuing theory of first model. So parameter is number of customers in this system exceed K. So means in a particular time or particular time period or average number of customers exceed K means more than 100, more than 200, etc. In such cases, we use the notation probability of n greater than k. K is the exceed k. So that is the next parameter. So another is average waiting time of a customer in the queue. Customer in the queue. Average waiting time of a customer in the queue if the customer has to wait. If the customer has to wait. So the condition is what? So two possibilities. One is what? Directly enter into the service. There is no person. But if he or she has to wait, then that condition, that is this one. So that is equal to what? This notation is, this is fully probability. Probability of WQ such that WQ greater than 0. So what is the meaning? If WQ greater than 0 means he has to wait. If WQ condition is not allowed means the system is idle. When the customer enter into the service, directly the customer can get the service. So this condition is he or she, the customer has to wait. After the waiting only, he will get the service. It's a probability over the time. That is we taken as probability of WQ such that WQ greater than 0. Don't confuse with the WQ and WS. So let us move to the first model. The first model is infinite number of capacity. That means any number of customers we can allow. But the server is only one server. For example, in bank we cannot say because there are so many countries. So leave that. In post office, rural area post office, what? There is only one person. Then we can go to the post office. There is no restriction. Only 50 members or only 60 members or only 10 members, etc., etc. So if there is no restriction, that is we taken as infinite number of capacity. So that is the first model. There must one, that is number of server is equal to 1 and the capacity is equal to infinity. First in, first out model. So somebody can think about it. Suppose if there exists any other way, first in, first out. Yes, there is. If it is stack, what is the meaning? Stack. We can, while submitting the homeworks or this assignment, what will do? First person submit it here, then second one submit it here, then third one, etc., etc. This is the meaning is stack. So while the teacher correcting this one, teacher take from here. If from here last in is first out. Last in is first out. So there may be another condition. So in queue theory, in these cases, all we take first in, first out only. This is stack. Stack means last in, first out. Last in, first out. Okay. So this is the question. Question is a lengthy question. Question is lengthy question. So that I will show with a slide question. Okay. Formulas and question detail I give you as a slide inside this video. Okay. So first read this question. What are the parameters given? What we have to find? So before going to these problems, this section, first you read this one. What is arrival rate? What is service rate? What is the unit? So that we have to first check. Okay. So in a railway yard, the goods trains arrive at a rate of 30 trains per day. So arrive. So this is lambda. So lambda rate of 30 trains. So lambda is equal to 30. Assuming that the inter arrival time follows exponential distribution, that is okay. The serving time distribution is also exponential with an average 30. 36 minutes. Here one word average 36 minutes. Here at the rate per day. So this is the confusion. Most of the students confused with these terms. So what is here? So I already explained you this arrival rate is per hour, per minute, per second or per day, that only. So first category is given what? Per day. So this is per day. But what is here? So lambda is directly we can take, but here what? The time distribution is also exponential with an average of 36 minutes only. Average 36 minutes only. So this is given as average. This is given as per. So first you convert to these two parameters to a single unit. So this is lambda. This is mu. This is not per anything, per minute or per. That is not given. Per minute or per hour it is not given. So we have to convert. Then after that we have to make these two as the same unit. Then we can move to this question. So this is the first step. First you find out the arrival rate. Then you find out the service rate. It is properly. Then you convert these two into a single unit. Then we can go to the next one. So what is the question? The mean line length. The mean line length. So you know the yard, that means in railway stations, you know, so many trains in the waiting. So that is given us this question. So mean line length. So that is we have to find. So what is line length? That means LQ. Then probability that the Q size exceed 10. So that is probability n greater than k formula we have to apply. Probability of n greater than k. That is Q size greater than 10. And if the input trains increase to an average 33 per day. So that means here first 30 only. If the increase means you have to change this arrival rate to 33. Then what will be the change in these two parameters? So first this is, you take the lambda as 30, do the first two sections. After that, instead of lambda you take this 33, then find out these two things. Then what is the difference? That means second one minus first one. That is our answer. So these steps are we are going to do for this problem. Okay. So that is given arrival rate equal to lambda is equal to, that is 30. Here per given. So we can take directly. What is service rate? Service rate is not given per, that is only 36 minutes. So first you convert it to per minute. So what is condition? That is mu equal to 1 by 36 per minute. So first one is per hour given, so we can take directly. Second one is not given per minute or per hour or per second or not given. So first we convert it to per. So that means what? 36, that is minute, that means 1 by 36 per minute. That means 1 by rate, that is the meaning. 1 by rate. So that is equal to mu. So now we converted to, this is per day. So you converted everything to per day. So this is equal to what? 1 by 36 into, if you multiply by 60, that will be per hour. This is per minute. If you multiply by 60, that is per hour. Then 24 hours for 1 day. So that is per day. So this is the challenge for these types of problems. You first identify the question, if whether given as per day or per minute or per second. Otherwise, first you convert it to per day, per minute or per day or per second, then only you do this one. Okay, so this is equal to, this cancel, we can get, this is 10, this is 6, so that is equal to 4. So that is equal to, we can get 14. So this is arrival rate is equal to, given us lambda is equal to 30 and the service rate is equal to mu is equal to 40. For the first type, that is single server case, that is M1 and infinity FIFO condition, the service rate must be greater than the arrival rate. That is first model. Service rate must be greater than the arrival. So that also you can verify. So mu is equal to 40 per day. So understand this one. First one, lambda arrival rate is given us per day. So directly we can write. Second one is not given us per. So first you converted to, there is given only 36 minutes. So 1 by 36 per minute. Converted to per. Then we multiply to or converted to per hour. Then we multiply converted to per day, because this unit is to per day. So you converted everything to per day. Now we can use the formula LQ. So what is the first part? Mean line length. Mean line length. What is mean line length? That is equal to LQ. So LQ formula we can write. Lambda square divided by mu into mu minus lambda. So LQ is equal to lambda square by mu into mu minus lambda. So substitute the values. So that is equal to lambda. Lambda is equal to 30. So we can write here. That is equal to 30 square divided by mu. Mu is equal to 40 into mu minus, that is 40 minus then 30. So this value is equal to, by using calculator we can find, that is what its answer is 2.25. So this is number of trains, so that is trains. So this is the answer. So when you calculate this one properly, then by using formula easily you can find the solution. So here be careful. So next one, if the probability that the queue size exceed k, so that is next one. So next one is probability of a number of trains exceed 10. That means a number of trains greater than 10. That means exceed 10. So that is equal to, formula is rho power n plus 1. That is equal to rho power n plus 1. What is rho? Rho is equal to lambda by mu whole power n plus 1. So that is equal to, what is rho? Lambda. Lambda is equal to 30. What is mu? Mu is equal to 40 whole power n. N is equal to 10 plus 1. So that is equal to what? 3 by 4 whole power 11. By calculator you can get the value, that is equal to 0.120. 0.0422. Be careful here. This is probability. So its answer will be in between minus or not must be in between 0 and 1. So your answer must be in between 0 and 1. This is probability. But LQ, that is a number of customers or number of trains, or here number of trains. So that must be greater than 1. Maybe 0, not 0. Maybe greater than 1 or 2, etc. etc. That means that there is no problem about the number of this number of customers or number of trains. But here this is probability. Since it is a probability, its values must be lies between 0 and 1. That is one of the trick to verify your answer. Okay. So that is probability n greater than 10. So what is the next one? Now we change. Let lambda dash be the new arrival rate. So that is given as lambda dash is equal to 33 in our question given. So now once again we have to find the new dash is equal to, because we changed this arrival rate to new parameter, that is new value, that is lambda dash is equal to 33. Therefore new LQ is taken as L dash Q, that is equal to what? Lambda dash square divided by mu into mu minus lambda dash. There is no change in the service rate, so that is equal to here 33 square whole divided by 40 into 40 minus 33. So 33 square whole divided by 40 into 7. So what is its answer? By calculator its answer is 3.889. 3.889. Probability of n greater than 10. So that is equal to lambda by mu whole power 10 plus 1. So that is equal to lambda, that is equal to, sorry, not lambda, lambda dash. Lambda dash is equal to what? 33 divided by 40 whole power 11. So that is equal to, so simplifying, what is its answer? That is equal to 0.1205. 0.1205. Now what is the difference? Change in Q equal to L dash Q minus LQ. So new L dash Q is equal to this one, that is 3.889 minus, what is the first LQ? First LQ is, we found out that what? 2.25. So its values by calculator we can get what? That is 1.69. That is 1.69. 6. So what is change in second? Change in second is first value. So second value is equal to what? 0.1205 minus 4. 0.0422. So its value is equal to 0.078. So this is the question. So its change is equal to, when we increase the arrival rate, when we change the increase in arrival rate, what will be the changes in the two parameters? So first you find the LQ and P of n greater than 10 by using these two parameters. Then we use the next parameter, that is lambda is equal to, we taken as lambda dash, that is 33. Then find these two conditions, these two sections 1 and 2. Then we have to find the change, that is second minus first for each cases. So that is the answer. One is, a TV repairman finds spent on his job as an average, as an exponential distribution with mean 30 minutes. The repaired set services on an average 10 per 8-hour day. So first we discuss this one. A TV repairman finds spent on this job as an exponential distribution with mean. So here there is no per minute or per second. So with the mean 30 minutes. So what is given here? A TV repairman. A TV repairman. First one, P naught. What is P naught? 1 minus lambda by V. So that is equal to 1 minus lambda. Lambda is equal to 10 by 8 divided by mu. Mu is equal to 2. So this is equal to what? 5 by 4. That is 1 minus 5 by 8 is equal to 3 by 8 per 8 hour. Because 1 day per day means 8 hour only. So that is equal to 3 by 8 into 8 per hour. Now LQ whole divided by mu into mu minus lambda. So substitute the values, that is 10 by 8 the whole square, whole divided by, what is mu? Mu is equal to 2 into 2 minus so LS is equal to LQ plus lambda by mu. So we know so this is the answer. So here arrival at a telephone booth are considered to be poisoned with an average time. So here average is given. Average time. So lambda is equal to average 12 minutes. So that is equal to 1 by 12 per minute. So lambda is equal to average 12 minutes, that is 1 by 12 per minute. So next, mu equal to so that is equal to 1 by 4 per minute. So this is here no per hour or per minute, here also no per hour per minute. So 1 by 12. Okay. Now what is the first one? There no need of change because both are in the same unit. So first one. So first one is find the average number of persons waiting in the system. Average number of, first one is average number of customers in the system. What is average number of customers in the system? That is LS. So LS is equal to average number of in the system equal to LS. So what is LS? Lambda by mu minus lambda. So that what is lambda? Lambda is equal to 1 by 12 divided by 1 by 4 minus 1 by 12. So that is, you know, and simplify, you can get what? Your answer is by calculator, that is equal to 1 by 2. By calculator, you can get 1 by 2. So that is the probability that the arriving customer has to wait. So customer has to wait means that is equal to rho. That is equal to lambda by mu. So that is equal to lambda, you know, lambda is equal to 1 by 12 divided by 1 by 4. That is equal to 4 by 12 is equal to 1 by 3. So probability is 1 by 3. So second one. So third one. That is probability that it will take more than 10 minutes. That is probability of formula is e raised to minus mu minus lambda into t. So that is equal to e raised to minus, that is 1 by 4 minus 1 by 12 into t is equal to 10. So that is equal to e raised to minus here. So here what LCM 3 minus 1 2, that is 1 by 6 into 10. That is e raised to 1 by 3. Take that is equal to rho. That is equal to this everything we explained. This everything we explained it earlier. So that is 100. Fourth one. This is fifth one. Next. Lambda dash be the new arrival rate. Now apply the formula. Now apply the values. What are the values? Is everything. So this is the given condition. The waiting, that is we reduced, so flow of customers may be different because waiting time we reduced. Therefore, what is the difference we have to find? So for that one, the second arrival rate is we taken as, our new arrival rate is we taken as lambda dash. Then by applying this formula, our aim is to find this lambda dash. Okay, not square. So that is what is lambda? So it is lambda dash into here 7 by 4 minus or greater than 3 by 16. That is lambda dash greater than 3 by 16 into, or this 3 by 4 by 7. So lambda dash is greater than what? 3 by 28. So the flow in difference is difference in flow equal to lambda dash minus lambda. So that is equal to, what is the value? Lambda. Lambda is equal to 1 by 12. That is 1 by 42. And correct this one. So that is, this is your answer. So if we instead another one, the flow will be increase. So increasing flow is equal to 1 by 42. So last one, mu is equal to 1 by 4. So that is 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 4 minus 1 by 12. So that is equal to 1 by 4 divided by 2 by 6. 2 by 12, that is 1 by 6. So that is equal to 6 by 4 is equal to 3 by 2. So these are the values of this question. Okay. Only one server. There is no restriction for the capacity. Therefore, it is infinity. So first model, it is belongs to the first model. First model is what? Single server and infinite capacity. Okay. Now, what is service rate? So service is given. Mean service time is equal to 3 milli. So therefore, mu is equal to 1 by 3 per millisecond. Mean number of message in this system. So mean number of message in the system equal to what? System. Therefore, we need LS. So LS is equal to formula lambda by mu minus lambda. Substitute here. So that is 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4. So that is equal to LCM 1 by 4 divided by 4 minus 1 by 12. So answer is what? 3. Answer is equal to 3. 3 messages per millisecond. Okay, 3 messages. Mean total delay in the system, that is equal to Ws. So Ws formula we can apply, that is equal to 1 by mu minus lambda. Substitute the values, that is 1 by 3 into 4. So that is equal to what? Here 4 minus 3, 1 by 12. So that is equal to 12 millisecond. W dash S is equal to 2 into Ws. So this is equal to what? 2 into Ws is already for 12. So that is by second one. So that is equal to 24. Now apply the formula what? 1 by mu minus lambda dash is equal to this one. Because mu one is we taken as this. So that is so simple one. Just substitute these values because we know the mu. So mu value substitute here, that is 1 by 1 minus 1 by 3 minus lambda dash. Then taking LCM and cross multiply, then we get 1 minus 3 lambda dash is equal to 1 by 8. From that we need lambda dash, that is 3 lambda dash is equal to 7 by 8. Therefore lambda dash is equal to 7 by 24. So these are the simple questions, but you should now change in arrival, that is equal to lambda dash minus lambda, that is equal to 7 by 24 minus 1 by 4, that is equal to 6. So that is equal to what? 7 minus 6 divided by 24, that is equal to 1 by 24. So this is the required answer.